Yay! I'm back again. I'm still trying to read this engine by solving these problems I found. And what did I found? In an early movie you can find out the clutch was completely toast, burn out. And I will continue to open this engine because there are several problems I found. The oil inside this engine looks like brand new, but smells like petrol. That's strange. Also, the right cylinder has tapped on the exhaust valves of the piston, has hit the exhaust valves. That's strange. And I found clutch plates that they are burned out. So I think maybe they have run this engine over its limits by revving it too high. But what is high? I do not know, because my engine will go up to 14,000 RPMs and still live the life happily. Okay, they burn out a little bit faster. Yeah, I'm sure about it. So after 65,000 kilometers, those engines, they need an overhaul. Because high RPMs are not good. But what is high? 14,000, yeah, that's high. But they will take it. If everything is okay and in balance and brand new, they will take it. 14,000 RPMs, they will handle. Yeah, this engine will not go bad if you run it for 1,000 kilometers above 8,000 RPMs. Up to 9,000 RPMs. Once I had driven from Italy to Holland in one go on one day, and the engine was running all the time higher than 7,500 RPMs. I said to the bike, if you want to die, please do it now. But he didn't. The engine was still running happily. And later on I rebuilt an engine. And I did test with it for more than 14,000 RPMs to see what is going wrong with it, to learn from it. And I can tell you, nothing happened. Okay, let me be fair to you. The engine has a problem. The engine from 14,000 RPMs. The gaskets on top of it, the cylinder head gaskets, was blowing out because I had a too high compression ratio, and the ignition was too early. Look, the debris on here and also there, that's all clutch plate material. But why is that there clean? Only there you can see rubbish. Why is it clean? That I can't explain. I do not understand. Oh, no, nozzles, yeah, it's nice and happy. Come. Yeah, that one is loose. But still usable, don't worry about that. I have never seen an engine where this... Whoa! Water! High pressure. You can hear it. Ooh, that's strange. Yeah, I've seen it earlier. Water. The pressure was very high after this bolt. This is still clean. Maybe that one too? No. Yeah, I've seen it earlier. One thing I see at the moment is that the oil pump is very happy to turn around, and that tells me that the oil pump is worn out. Oh, okay, I have to check it. Also debris there. What I can see at the moment is, I think the biggest problem were the clutch plates, and I think I misjudged it because I was thinking the distribution chain or the pushrod bearings were run out, but I now believe the clutch plates are deliberately burn out. So somebody has done it with purpose. So this one I throw away, I don't need one. I think they enjoyed killing this engine. Yeah, that can. And maybe they want to destroy it. Because that's the fun of it. No, the push rods are not the problem. The piston rings are worn out, that's for I'm sure, because it runs too smoothly. Yeah, it's still in gear, so I can feel and I can hear it. If you buy a rattling set like this, buy two of them, because when you have two, you will use two. Yes, sure, because this is very nice to use. Extended rattle, and very extended. Fucking hell. I hate copper grease. Why we do use copper grease? Okay. I expect to drip more oil out of this engine. I think those engines are usable in a kart, but they are a little bit heavy, but simple, usable because they are fitted with air, liquid cooling, and the whole unit is easy to install, but it's a little bit heavy and big. I think there are better engines to use for a kart, but yeah, who knows. So I have a fucking problem now. Still, yes. This one can take off. You have to overcome the magnetic field of the dynamo, or the flywheel, whatever. And also the prop shaft. Sometimes they will be a little bit sticky. That's a nice one. Oh, I will make a movie of that. That's never seen before. This engine has a lot to tell to me. Yeah. They have redone this dynamo. Gerco 280298. Somebody has redone this dynamo, but it didn't do it right. This one I never worn out, but I always keep those rings because you have 3 of them in the engine and they will go. Oh, that's a way to install. Oh, this one is also bended, is wrong. I can try. They didn't use a spring there. Oh, there's all way. And yes, one of those rings, I have 2 of them, one of them is missing. Okay, that's always fun. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Oh, I have plenty of them. Okay, what do I see? I think that one is broke. I think that one is broke. Yeah, let me take off the flywheel. You know the drill. This part is only using the timing for advancing your ignition timing on the old CDU unit. It's not in use any longer by my Becker CDU unit. So only those pickup coils of magnets are in use of timing to advance your spark time, your spark, and it should be around 45 before that top end, so the piston is still going up 45 degrees on this angle. You can find those degrees on the flywheel, but I never look at them. They are not necessary to know. And so the piston is going up, the spark is coming, the combustion is going on, and at the moment by a high RPM everything falls in the same time, and the piston is pushing down. That's the way they use it, so I don't use it any longer. All the engine I'm rebuilding now, I'm not using that. So, oh, that was a lot of information, very fast told. Yeah. I'm selling those bolts on my internet site, and it works very, very well. Yeah, I can hear it. That's right. That's a good one. I don't throw those flywheels away because I needed them. When I rebuild a cx500 engine, I often use a GL500 engine. So I'll use a later version. That's not in use. Good. I'm missing something. There it is. That's the one I was looking for. Let's undo and ruffling. Okay, I see something strange. Let me explain. I also heard something, but I do not understand what it is. First of all, they didn't use a paper gasket and they didn't use the ring here. That tells me that they had not enough clearance to install the gear selector. The gear selector is the complete thing. Yeah, of course, it feels on the ground. What the fuck? That's aluminium. I throw a towel on the ground because oil is everywhere now. The other ring was slightly cleaned, so I think there was not enough area to have 2 rings on that cock there. Now I am disassembling the distribution chain plate, and normally that plate is worn out. Now let me explain to you. If you find one that's worn out, don't worry, you can reuse them. The engine is talking to me. Strange noises is coming out of this engine, the bubbling sound. What? Huh? You remember the bolt I took out of the oil pump? That thread, that hole, is like make... Yeah, that was strange. I told you, the engine was talking to me. So, let me explain. Normally, this plate is making a noise again. Look, that's worn out. Don't worry about that. You can replace it. Now I'm checking. Oh, it's still in one go. That was not expecting. Oh, that bolt is not good. Yeah, that bolt I can throw away. It's bended. Shit, I needed those bolts. It's the latest version, it's a good version, no problem with that. One of the bushing was falling out. I think I'm missing a thing now. I will find it later, I hope. I can tell only by this. This chain has done his job and has killed several decades ago. So this was never tend to be good. Oh no, 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 no. No way. Remember, always replace the chain, because most of the lag or worn out is generated by the chain, not I see something else. So that one is usable, that's fine. This chain is worn out, and you cannot tell by bending it like that. You only can tell by looking it inside. Those teeth, tanden, are not in straight line anymore. They're full edgy, sharp, and this one is too loose, so I throw it away. But I did see something else. The spring of the oil seal is there, and it don't supposed to be there. It's supposed to be in the oil seal. So I think when they put this engine together, they have made a failure, stripped the paper gasket, leave out the spring there, pushed it back again, and they tried to start it in a hurry. I think that's the way they have done it. And the engine is still making noises. So, nicely. Okay, that was it for this moment. I have to clean the floor here because that's the bushing I was missing. I told you I'm missing something. Because the floor is getting oily here, so I have to clean it out first. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.